The NBA has become impossible to consume in the offseason because nobody understands what the hell's going on.
Yep.
And teams are not able to do any of the things that they actually want to do.
It should be a lot more exciting and it should be a lot more fun, but instead,
everything's got to fit into their little box.
It makes it so complicated.
It's awful. July 4th, to a degree, has been ruined.
Why?
Not the fireworks.
Oh.
Not the barbecue.
Not Joey Chestnut hitting the under?
I mean, whatever on Joey Chestnut. I did watch. I was forced to watch. I was staying at a house that wanted to watch. And so I can get into the hilarity of it. I don't get into the hot dog eating of it. I mean, did you watch the guy, like the announcers?
The Shea Brothers.
The buildup of
incredible.
These, like the intro.
That's the comedy,
Yeah, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen,
it's
so
good.
Jim from Rhode Island. Like, what are we doing? But anyway, there's nothing wrong with all of that. You know what's wrong? There's no cool breaking news out of the NBA anymore.
No.
And what the NBA, I've decided, is done is they've officially become. You ever watch any of those movies that are all like abstract, like a Leo DiCaprio movie, or Invictus, or maybe that's the wrong title. That one made
Inception.
sense. Inception. That's the one I'm looking for.
Yep.
Thank you. You sit down and watch Inception, and I almost get annoyed halfway through because I'm like, look, I'm smart enough to maybe follow this, but I can tell that you're trying to make it confusing. And it's like, why? Why do you do that? That's not, in my opinion, that's not good American content. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to be confused. I'm not here to think really hard. If I wanted to do that, I can go to school. I can go to work. I can get a desk job if that's what I want to do. But the fun area is supposed to be easy to consume, and the NBA has become impossible to consume in the offseason because, A, nobody understands what the hell's going on.
Yep.
And B, teams are not able to do any of the things that they actually want to do.
Yeah.
Because everybody's just following a stupid CBA and trying to get rid of money. That seems to be the only thing anyone's trying to do.
Instead of, July 4th, Kevin Durant, the big news, he's in the Hamptons, he has meetings, and then boom, and then in the subsequent years, free agency starts, and it's like ping, ping, ping.
Right.
Guys are flying all over the place, and deals are getting done, and the rest of it, and now here we sit because of the CBA, collective bargaining agreement, and all the belt tightening out there. You've got these players that teams actually like, their own players who are restricted free agents, and the teams are reluctant to give them money because they don't want to get into the tax or into the apron and all the rest of it. And so you're right, Mark, it should be a lot more exciting and it should be a lot more fun. But instead, as an NBA fan, you're stuck reading through the CBA to figure out what apron might come in and why can't this player go here and there. And a 7-team trade happens basically, with not much moving around.
Here's my 5-team parlay. Okay? If you can explain, A, the luxury tax, B, the first apron, C, the second apron, D, bird rights, and E, a trade exception. Go ahead. Call us. It'll be so fun.
Right?
It'll be so fun to sit here and listen to someone give us decimal points and all of this stupidity. I don't know why it didn't come to me until this year, but I don't ever want to be on the trade machine again because I don't care if the money matches. Why does the money have to match? The Giants just took on $300 million in exchange for a chip at Cash Creek Casino. And nobody, the money doesn't have to match.
Nope.
We're all adults. If you want this and I want that, we trade. That's it. Instead, now Kevin Durant gets traded to the Rockets, but we find out a week and a half later that a quarter of the league was involved in this.
Right.
And people were trading things. I mean, I haven't heard of 90% of the players who changed rosters. Other people are getting second-round draft picks. Turns out the Warriors are receiving in a trade someone they drafted. I mean, like, what? Well, I don't know, man. I thought this was fun. This used to be fun. You have something I want. I have something you want. Let's trade. Why don't we go back to that?
Yeah.
Because this has lost me.
No,
completely.
The horses left the barn, and there's no way you can undo it in a league where you've got the cap, and then you've got the tax, and then the apron, as you're saying, and bird rights. You laid that out pretty hysterically because
what is this stuff?
I can Google all of it and still probably not know fully exactly what's going on with that. And, basically make it simple. Is Kuminga going to be a Warrior or not? And if they want to keep him, do they have to sign and trade? And you only get half the money back in a sign and trade. And so can he play on the qualifying offer, the QO, or can you extend him? You have to give him at least 3 years if you want to do a sign and trade.
Get triggered listening to this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like Warriors, if you like Kuminga, then he plays basketball for you.
Right.
It shouldn't be this hard.
And if somebody else wants him more than you do and wants to give you something cool for it, then do that. But instead, this is what the NBA has created. Hey, Warrior fans, are you having fun? Isn't this great? Did you see our numbers the day free agency started? They're through the roof. Everybody's dialing in. Wow, what are the Warriors going to do? 2 weeks later, the answer is nothing.
Right.
Nothing. We're just going to sit here. I know it's only been 1 week, but
right.
We're just going to sit here and be told that now, I don't know, Dunleavy's got a desk at the Thomas and Mack Center next week, and people from other teams are going to come to it, and they're going to talk some more. And what? To what end? What are we going to get out of this? And that's my other favorite one. Oh, you do a sign and trade, you only get 50% on the dollar.
Yep.
But not all sign and trades. Just some sign and trades. This would be one of them. Not all sign and trades. Again, explain this to me like I'm 5, because I kind of feel right now like I'm 5.
Yeah, and instead of just explain it to me like I'm 5, it'd be better if this just all simply went away. Like you're saying baseball, that's the great example. It's like, okay, whatever the contract is, it's guaranteed, but baseball does have its ARBs and the pre-ARB and all the rest of it, so you can get into some of that. And, the Super 2, we don't want to start his clock. And so some of the other business mumbo-jumbo in baseball pops up, it percolates, and the other one's the NFL where there's the guaranteed number, and then there's the true guaranteed, the injury guarantee, guaranteed at signing, prorate the bonus, and all the rest of it. I just want to put on my TV and watch guys with bats try to hit the ball.
This is something that popped. When I said this to Eve, you ever do these? You ever in a fantasy? And I don't even know if our league is like this. Lucas, do we need trades to be approved? They have to be approved. Thank you. That's why I knew why I like this league.
No approval?
It's the stupidest thing ever. We're all in a fantasy league together. You're an adult. I'm an adult. If I want to trade you someone and you want to trade me something, we get to trade something. Why do all of our friends get a vote on whether or not it's okay? That's what the NBA does with everything.
Yeah.
Everything's got to fit into their little box.
It makes it so complicated.
It's awful.